Welcome to Bellevue Wakefield for the Stones Bitter Championship match between Wakefield, Trinity and Warrington on Sunday the 21st of January 1990. Warrington again led by Desi Drummond, captain today, as again Mike Gregory can't play with an injury. Between these two sides, the scoreline was 14-10 here at Bellevue. Now Warrington have been looking for a victory to put them fourth place in the league. The teams are for Wakefield: number 1, Chris Perry; number 2, Phil Fox; number 3, Philip Eden; number 4, Andy Mason; number 5, James Lulai; number 6, Brian Jackson; number 7, Mark Conway; number 8, Keith Rain; number 9, John Thompson; 10, Nigel Bell; 11, Andrew Kelly; 12, Gary Price; 13, Australian Ray Price. Substitutes for Wakefield are number 14, Tony Zellett; and number 15, Billy Conway. Warrington team is number 1, David Lyon; number 2, Captain Des Drummond; 3, Gary Mercer; 4, David Myers; 5, Neil Kenyon; 6, Rocky Turner; 7, Paul Bishop; 8, Tony Burke; 9, Dwayne Mann; 10, Neil Harmon; 11, Phil Sumner; 12, Gary Sanderson; and 13, Paul Cullen. Substitutes for Warrington is number 14, Paul Bishop; and number 15, Billy McGinty. So Warrington looking for a good start like they did against Barrow when Warrington scored in the first 28 seconds. Here's Rocky now kicking the ball off for Warrington. So the referee for today's match is David Campbell from Witness, and the judges Mr. Moran and Mr. Mitchell. So it's Wakefield now on the attack. It's Keith Rain, ex-Leeds player. He's tackled well on the 25-yard line. Warrington lying very far back there, keeping way back so the referee can't catch him for offside. Andy Kelly does the driving this time, still on the 25-yard line. Conway now kicks downfield, the wind very strong in this first half, and a good kick by Mark Conway, the wind favouring Wakefield Trinity in this first half. So it's a scrum down with Warrington's head and ball. Warrington have got a bad record here at Bellevue in the league. They've played 12 and only won 4 of them. So the referee telling both of these scrums to pack down correctly. So Crompton puts the ball in and Warrington win it. Des Drummond drops the ball, but he gains it second time. But the referee says it goes forward, so it's a scrum down. Trinity's head and ball. Conway puts the ball in and Wakefield win the scrum, so it's Wakefield on the attack. He pulled and pushed back. So it's a wide ball out to Jackson. Jackson just runs by himself, doesn't pass to Lulai, just keeps hold of it, and he's well tackled there by Tony Burke. Lulai goes acting half back, passes to Hooker Thompson. So his big prop Nigel Bell goes from acting half-back. Trinity now 15 yards from the Warrington line. Conway goes acting half-back. A long pass out to Price, but Price drops the ball, so it's a tap 25 for Warrington. Loads of Warrington fans have travelled all the way from Warrington this afternoon to watch their side, see if we can beat Wakefield today. It's Crompton pass it to Neil Harmon. He's moved into the prop forward spot because Malloy was playing for the Great Britain under-21s. Crompton shows a dummy. Mann, pass it out to Turner. Turner long ball to Cullen. Cullen, he runs forward. Escapes one tackle but doesn't escape the tackle of Nigel Bell. Mercer, he passes it to David Myers. David Myers stepped in to Tony Thornley as he's got injured in the Barrow game. Now it's Rocky Turner to kick downfield as it's the last tackle. Looks a good one. But well taken there by Fox. Fox cuts inside, but he's tackled by Kenyon. Kenyon again goes for the second tackle and he does well. Gets Andy Mason down. Thompson now, he's playing hooker today. He's normally a prop forward. He'll have to do some hard work for Trinity. So Wakefield now, it's Price. Price just gets over the halfway line. Penalty goes to Wakefield for Cullen holding down. So Trinity decide to go for goal. So he's 45 yards out, but the wind's behind him, so he'll certainly have the power. So it's Conway now to get for goal. He's taking his time. 3 goals so far this season, and the ball keeps on falling over. Keith Rain holds the ball for goal kicker Conway. So it's round the ball kicker that kicks it. He looks strong enough, and it's over. Good kick there by Conway. Took his time, but it went over to put Wakefield into a 2-0 lead. After 3 minutes in this half.
The afternoon to Wakefield, number 7, Brian Conway. Wakefield 2, Warrington 0.
So it's Rocky Turner to restart for Warrington from the halfway line. This time the ball goes to Kelly. He picks it up, first attempt, and drives himself. But Sanderson easily gets him down with Wayne Manning helping him. So Wakefield now driving it in on the 25-yard line. Local support there from my supporters. Ball come out with the flocks today. Here's Price, Gary Price this time driving the ball in for Wakefield. Here's Conway, Conway kicks down deep. Ball lands into Dave Lyon's hands. Dave Lyon runs to the right, nice ball to Desi Drummond. Desi Drummond decides to go for a run, but good tackle there by Phil Eden. Crompton, he passes it back to Tony Burke. Tony Burke starts running. There's Neil Harmon. Neil Harmon shows the ball twice, nearly gets through, but Wakefield closes the gap quickly. Here's Crompton, Crompton, nice ball out, but the referee says it was a forward pass. So it's a scrum down in the Warrington half, and it's Wakefield's head and ball. Conway wins a scrum for Wakefield. Here's Jackson, Jackson dummies the ball, escapes one tackle, but doesn't escape Turners. So it's Price, Ray Price, the ex-Parramatta player, retired for 3 seasons before coming to Wakefield, now 37 years old. Here's Nigel Bell. Nigel Bell's well tackled there. Good defence by Warrington. Cullen in that tackle again. Here's Conway, Conway pass it inside to second row, Gary Price. Eden, he runs right to half back, but only makes 5 yards. Referee says 5 tackles. So the ball goes back to Conway. Conway goes for the high up and under. Well taken by Dave Lyon, superb take. Safe as houses is Dave Lyon. Here's Des Drummond from right to half back, but the referee had blown for offside. Only makes 10 yards. It's Tony Burke. He's the first one to drive onto this ball. Good 10 yards there by Tony Burke. Here's Dwayne Mann showing the ball, cuts it inside to Cullen. Cullen throws a loose ball out, but again Warrington dive on it. Here's Kenyon. He goes from acting half-back. Scored 18 tries in the 18 this season and scored 3 in his hat-trick. Scored 3 in his game against Barrow. Sanderson passes it to Crompton. Crompton goes through the gap, but just tackled by Jackson. Fifth and last tackle now for Warrington is Turner. Turner will kick high. Looks a very good kick. And Fox drops it but regains it second time. Well tackled by Gary Sanderson there. So it's a good run there by prop forward Nigel Bell. He makes 15 yards before the smallest man on the pitch gets him down. Martin Crompton. So Trinity now on the halfway line, on the attack. Here's Conway. Conway shows the ball, passes it to Jackson. Jackson flips the ball out to Eden. And Wakefield drop it, and Des Drummond comes up with it. So luckily Warrington now on the attack. Sumner decides to drive forward. Man pass it inside to Harmon. Warrington now still in their own quarter of the field. Bad ball out, but Cullen takes it well. Here's Turner. Turner shows the ball. He's tackled low by Nigel Bell. Cullen goes from acting out back, throws a wild ball out. Kenyon picks it up, and he's tackled by Ray Price. So Warrington now going backwards. Fifth and last tackle after kick down deep. Man decides to run, but kicks at the final moment. Perry picks it up, the Trinity full-back today. He's tackled by David Myers. Conway goes out to now, passes to Thompson. Thompson flicks the ball to Lulai. Lulai just runs. So it's Conway, pass it out there to Price. Price tackled by Burke. So Warrington come up with the ball now with David Lyon. Dwayne Mann, he decides to go for a run, but he's well tackled by 3 Wakefield defenders. Crompton passes it out to Tony Burke. Tony Burke goes for a drive. Good drive in there by Burke. Cullen acting half-back. He passes it to Crompton. Crompton to Turner. Turner to Mercer. Mercer's well tackled low. Trinity quickly up there. Turner goes from acting half-back, makes 10 yards before he's down. Referee gives a penalty to Warrington. Trinity fans don't like it, but the referee was there on the spot. Dave Lyon kicks into touch. Warrington again, drop the ball, so it's a scrum down. The scoreline still 2-0 after 13 minutes of play. Trinity win the scrum with Conway. He passes to Jackson. Jackson makes valuable yardage. Rice passes it to Thompson. Thompson's dropped the ball and the referee blows for a knock-on. So it's Crompton to put the ball in for Warrington. So Turner passes it inside to Myers. Myers shows a dummy, makes a good 5 yards, but he's tackled there by Ray Price. Mercer decides to go for a run, but again Trinity forwards get him down. Man passes it inside to Harmon. Crompton pass it wide out to Sanderson. Sanderson breaks one tackle, tries to get a ball away, but keeps hold of it at the last moment. Warrington now on the halfway line. He's man passes it out to Crompton. Crompton goes for the little chip. This looks a good one if he bounces right. He doesn't. Bounces into Perry's hands. Good thinking by Crompton, just bounced wrong for him. And Wakefield now on the attack. Here's Jackson. Jackson passes out to Kelly. Kelly now to Eden. Eden, he keeps hold of it and Turner gets him down well. It's Kelly. He used to play for Hull Yard before he moved to Wakefield. And the referee gives a penalty now to Wakefield. The referee said the punch was thrown in the tackle.
Anyone still requiring today's match programmes, they will be on sale inside the main gate at half time.
So Conway to take the penalty. He makes 15 yards, so it's Trinity now on the attack in the Warrington half. Here's Rain. Rain drives forward, reaches to the 25-yard line. Belly passes to Price. Price to Conway. Conway wide ball out to Jackson, but Perry drops it. So ball lost on the second tackle there. Both these sides dropping the ball at early stages. Referee wants a scrum again. Pitcher's now got two balls on the field, one for each side. Crompton puts the ball in and wins it well. Cullen goes up to half back, but again Conway in the tackle quickly. Cullen loses the ball and Trinity come up with it. Here's Price, he shows the gap, but Tony Burke in that tackle. So it's forward work here by Trinity. Here's Thompson. Conway passes it wide out to Price. Kelly's well tackled though by Tony Burke again. He's been doing a few tackles so far in this match. Here's Price. He's well tackled though. Fifth and last tackle, says referee Campbell. Here's Crompton. Conway, he goes for the up and under. But again, superb take there by Dave Lyon. But the referee gives a penalty to Wakefield. Superb take there by David Lyon. So again, Trinity will go for goal. Conway about 22 yards out. Going behind him. Misses it though. He runs slowly, then runs fast, but Sanderson and Birkin with the tackle. Bell, he runs from the acting half spot. It's Rain easily tackled low by Tony Burke. Both of them break speed together there. Here's Price puts it inside to Bell. Thompson. Wakefield driving it in at the moment with the forwards. Fifth and last tackle. Here's Conway, he's their playmaker today. A little chip over the top. The ball goes into touch. So it's a 5-yard scrum. But it's Warrington's head and ball and we should win this. Trying to win the ball though with Conway. Jackson, he escapes one tackle but doesn't escape Cullens. Price goes acting half back. He runs by himself, gaining yardage. Only 4 yards now from the Warrington line. Perry goes to the acting half spot. He kicks forward, but the ball goes dead, so it's a tap 25 for Warrington. So Mercer taps it from the halfway, from the 25-yard line. So good thinking there by Price. He just kicked it just that yard too far. Run around and Warrington drop it again. So it's a scrum down with Wakefield's head and ball. Here's Jackson passes it out to Mason. Mason breaks one tackle, passes it to his other centre, Eden. Jackson, he decides to go back into his own place, but Des Drummond shoves him down to the floor with a shoulder charge. Price passes it wide out to Mason. Mason again escaping tackles, gets to Warrington's 25-yard line, plays the ball quickly. Price decides to go on the blind side. He makes another 10 yards. Conway passes it to his prop forward, Rain. A nice pass out to his other prop forward, Bell. 15 yards now from the Warrington line. A kick by Conway, looks a good one, but Desi's got it covered. He does well, but does superbly, but just gets settled in his in-goal area. So it's a drop out from the under the post. Difficult viewing here at Wakefield today. Knock on there by winger Fox, so it's a scrum down. Very windy today in this shaky gantry. Scrums collapse and the referee wants the ball put in again. So Warrington win the scrum. Good running by Kenyon, he escapes one but doesn't escape Fox. Sanderson goes from acting half back, he makes a valuable 10 yards but he's tackled nearly on the halfway line. Tony Burke, he drives in, but good tackling there by Trinity. Pushing backwards, a penalty there, says the referee. He saw something in that tackle when 3 Trinity forwards were in there. A punch was thrown there by Keith Rain. So Lyon kicks the ball into touch now. Warrington on the attack in the Trinity half. The Warrington fans now getting behind the team. Nice run around, pass it to Lyon. Lyon tries to get a ball away, but Lou lies quickly into the tackle. So Warrington 35 yards now from the Trinity line. Des Drummond decides to go for a run, but Price gets him down. Man throws it to Crompton. Crompton sees the gap, lovely ball, but Wakefield intercepts. So it's Jackson. Jackson throws it wide out to Eden. Eden dummies. But David Myers just about helps him down with Rocky Turner. Lulai, he runs from the acting half back, but Turner puts him down like a sheet of paper. Thompson designed to go for a drive, but he's easily tackled. Wakefield still in their own half. Conway decides to go for a kick. The wind blowing fiercely from right to left this afternoon. There's Drummond runs from the Acton half spot, but he gets no yardage. Trinity quickly up. It's Tony Burke, he goes in. Still Warrington in their own 25-yard line. Mann, he goes for a kick. But the ball goes to Perry. Dwayne Mann did superbly to get up, but Des Drummond, he dumps him down on the floor. And a penalty there to Trinity. Referee says holding down. Perry was kicking then, it's a penalty to Trinity. So Conway kicks it into touch off the penalty. Bell takes a tap. Price is involved as well as Keith Rain. Conway, he does a run around. Another switch inside ball to Kelly. Price, he just keeps hold of it at the last moment. 25-yard on the 25-yard line. Here's Bell. Conway, he passes it right to his prop forward, who drops it. Keith Rain drops it. The referee gives a knock on and a scrum down. Crompton gets the ball from the scrum. Here's Turner, he nearly escapes the tackles, but Mason holds on to him. Mercer, he goes from Acton half back. Again, Trinity, good tackling. Here's Sumner brought into the first team. So Dave Lyon will kick down deep. Comes off a Trinity player though. And Lyon gets it, so it's white clean. Good decision there by the referee. The Trinity player attempted to go for it. Referee was on the spot. Here's Kenyon runs from Acton half back. An exciting young player, this Neil Kenyon. Warrington now miss out Sanderson to Burke. Crompton, pass it wide out to Turner to Myers. Myers sidesteps by Eden. Holding down by Eden, but the referee says play on. Is Mercer. He wild ball out, and Trinity come up with the ball again. Half an hour gone here in this match, scoreline still 2-0 and Trinity drop it as well. He's Des Drummond, he picks it up, and now this man's an exciting player. Still makes yardage when two Trinity players on him there. Crompton pass it out to Sanderson, he decides to go for a drive, escapes one but doesn't escape. Nigel Bell plays the ball quickly, here's Crompton pass it out to Turner to Cullen. And the ball's chopped again by Warrington. This time it was Mercer. Price plays the ball to Conway. Here's Price. Conway spots through a gap. He passes it out to Rain. It's lucky it was only Rain driving on that ball then instead of a fast back. Here's Conway. Conway, wide ball out. Kelly takes this ball. But he's well tackled there by Paul Cullen. Dumps him down easily. Wakefield doing a lot of these runarounds involving Ray Price and Conway. Fifth and last tackle there. Perry goes for a kick. And a penalty now to Wakefield. Lounged down on the floor there and got back up quickly. Well, the referee's just said there he grabbed his shirt, so it's a penalty to Wakefield. And Wakefield finally decide they're going for goal. Warrington have done quite well against this win so far in this match, only letting Trinity put 2 points on the board, but here's Conway to try and make it 4. And misses again, Conway, so it's a drop out from the 25-yard, and still Trinity 2, Warrington 0. Turner drops it out, goes straight to Kelly. Kelly knocks it on, but no, sorry, it came off Kelly's feet. Here's Thompson. Thompson drives in. Here's Conway. Conway pass it wide to Perry. Perry, he's tackled though by Cullen. Belly runs from the out-to-now spot, but doesn't make any yardage again. Trinity driving in, should be using this wind. Nice inside ball to Kelly. Kelly flicks it out to Conway. Conway throws the ball to Perry. Perry, Wakefield knock it on. So it's a scrum down. So Warrington win the scrum. Here's Turner. Warrington in our own half. Mercer breaks one tackle, bad pass out, and Myers takes that ball brilliantly. Mann, another bad pass out. And Tony Burke dives on the ball. Wipe clean, says the referee, came off a Trinity player. Des Drummond runs from acting half back. So drop ball so far in this first half by both sides. Crompton, pass it to Turner. Turner goes for the little kick. This looks a good one for young Kenyon, but the ball just goes into touch. So substitute for Wakefield Trinity. Gary Price, he's going off the field. And number 15, Billy Conway's come on. He's gone to hooker. So Wakefield decide to use the wind. Fast running here by Andy Mason, but Des Drummond has got this one covered. Des Drummond escapes one tackle. Nice ball to David Lyon. David Lyon cuts inside, escapes the tackle of Jackson, escapes 2 tackles to Mann. Mann's got the ball. Nice ball out to Cullen. Cullen there to Kenyon. Kenyon's away. Oh, just ankle tap there. Magnificent play by Warrington, entertaining stuff against this win. And a penalty's been given away by Trinity for holding down. That's a professional foul there, holding down when Warrington were fast on the attack. So the first time Kenyon had a clear run there. He made a good 40-yard run before he was on ankle tapped. So the Warrington fans now behind this team. Mann takes the tap of the penalties. Burke decides to drive in. 4 Trinity players there surrounding him. Let's see if Warrington can just score before half-time. Here's Mann. Mann passes to Crompton. to Turner. Turner wide ball out, well taken by Mercer to Dave Lyon. Dave Lyon shows a dummy. Just gets tackled 10 yards now from the Wakefield line. Drummond goes out to Narpa. He passes to Cullen. Cullen to Mercer. Mercer shows the ball, cuts inside again. Good tackle by Ray Price. He pushes him backwards. Crompton inside to Sanderson. Referee catches Wakefield offside. Could we take a quick tap here? No. Good time to equal the scores here. 37 minutes gone in this first half. Turner only 15 yards out from the post. Good goal by Turner against this wind, so it equals the scoring now. Wakefield Trinity 2, Warrington 2. So Conway is the man to restart the match for Trinity. He kicks it high and deep. Well taken there by Mercer. Burke, he goes for a drive. Warrington still in their own half. Mann, pass it to Crompton. Crompton to Arman. Arman does well there to make a good 5 yards. So ball to David Lyon and he kicks down. Fox takes it well. He decides to go for a run, but good tackling there by Kenyon. Well taken there by Rain. Bad ball. Wakefield on the halfway line. Here's Price. Price passes it inside to Conway. Conway a wild ball to Jackson. Out again. The ball comes to Eden. Eden's well tackled by Drummond, but escapes Drummond's tackle. But Myers gets him down. Well tackled there by David Myers. So it's Conway. Conway passes it wide out to Perry. Perry cuts inside again. Sanderson gets him now, fifth and last tackle. I make it near enough time in this first half. Here's Conway. Conway. The ball hits his knee. Jackson passes it out to Conway, and Conway scored the try. Ball out, lucky can you get there? Conway went for the kick. He miskicked it. Hit his knee. Jackson carried the ball, passed it out to Conway, and Conway went under the sticks. Here's Conway. Conway. The ball hits his knee. Jackson passes it out to Conway, and Conway scored a try. Ball out, lucky can you get there? Conway went for the kick. He miskicked it. Hit his knee. Takes his time again, Conway. Only 12 yards away. He can throw it over from here. Kicks it over. Put the scoreline now. Wakefield Trinity 8, Warrington 2.
Goals to Mark Conway. Wakefield 8, Warrington 2.
Turner kicks the ball deep. Kelly knocks it on. But the referee said it come off his foot again. So Warrington defenders pushing him backwards. That's good tackling by Warrington. Half-time, Uta goals. Scoreline now, Wakefield Trinity 8, Warrington 2. All the points come from Mark Conway, the Trinity number 7 for Wakefield, with 2 goals and a try. And Warrington's points come from a Rocky Turner penalty goal. made a substitute. Billy McGinty's come in, his first team match for a few months after breaking his arm. I'm not sure who's gone off. I'm not sure who's gone off, so I'll have to tell you that later. So Conway to restart the game for Wakefield in the second half. It's Cullen. Cullen drives in. Plays his third game at loose forward in the first team.
Warrington's half-time substitution, number 15, Billy McGinty, for number 11.
Line kicks downfield. And number 11, Phil Sumner, has gone off the field for Billy McGinty. McGinty makes his first settle of the match. Lulai shows a dummy, but Mercer gets him down. Fox, he runs from the acting half back, but still in the Wakefield half. Eden passes it inside to Jackson. Wide ball out there. So Trinity throwing the ball about but not gaining any yardage. Fifth and last tackle. Kick goes into touch. Desi Drummond leaves it. So it's Warrington's head and ball. So Warrington win the scrum. Turner passes it inside to Myers. Myers easily tackled low by Jackson and Price. Man, pass it far back to Lyon. Lyon kicks downfield. Warrington have now got the win this time. As Perry takes it on his own goal area. Wakefield now on the attack in their own 25-yard line. There's Lulai, he's well tackled. Kelly, he escapes one tackle. So again, Wakefield driving in with the forwards with Rain, but Rain drops the ball and Warrington come up with it. Now Warrington have got a chance to put some points on the board. Here's Crompton. Crompton pass it to Mann. Mann drives it forward. Substitute for Wakefield. Gets him down, Billy Conway. Man passes it wide out to Cullen, but Cullen couldn't take that ball. So it's a scrum down. Wakefield win the scrum. Here's Jackson. Jackson sees the gap. Jackson, good run in there, but Dave Lyon gets him down well. On the halfway line, here's Mason. Mason, he's looking for players, there's none there, and Turner puts him down. Fox, he gets pushed backwards though by Cullen and Mercer. Wide ball by Conway to Rain. Conway's had a fair game this afternoon for Trinity. He's been in all their plays. Conway goes for the kick, he slices it, but well taken there by young Kenyan. Desi Drummond, he decides to go for a run, but Ray Price puts him down. Penalty for Warrington. Wakefield, Dave Lyne takes the penalty, uses this wind with a big high far kick, puts it into the Trinity half. Man taps it to Burke, no, misses out Burke. Crompton passes it wide out to Cullen, Cullen to Turner, again Cullen. Mercer cuts inside, escapes one tackle, tries to get the ball away but can't. Well tackled by Jackson. Plays the ball, Man passes it out to Sanderson, Sanderson drops the ball and Trinity come up with the ball. So it's Price. Price just gets over the halfway line. Bell, he's driving hard, makes a good 10 yards. Here's Thompson, Thompson turns inside to Conway, the hooker. He's settled by Myers, losing the ball, and Myers comes up with it with a good run. A wild ball out to Cullen, Cullen does well to take that one. To Turner, Turner runs to 3 players to Mercer, Mercer to Kenyon, Kenyon's on a run. Cuts inside does Kenyon, still going, but he's just about settled on Wakefield's 25-yard line. Good running by Neil Kenyon. He's Crompton passes it out to Mercer. Mercer comes off Wakefield, Trinity player though, so but that's a knock on as well by Wakefield, so it's a scrum down on Warrington's head and ball. So good entertaining stuff there by Warrington. So Warrington now in Wakefield's 25-yard line. Only 6 minutes gone in this second half. Warrington win the scrum. Here's Myers to Turner. Turner gets the ball away again to Myers. Myers turns away, escapes one tackle, but Perry gets him down at the final moment. Mercer goes acting half back to Sanderson. Sanderson, he drives in. Switching it left, Warrington to Burke. Burke, he's settled low by Andy Mason. It's only 5 yards now from the line. The referee says that the ball was short by Mercer. He was on his back over the line, so it's a 5-yard scrum. Mercer did brilliantly then, but just held on his back. Difficult to see in this corner is the director's boxer straight in front of us. So we're missing the action for a bit here. The Wakefield Trinity player got tackled in the in-goal area there, so it's a dropout. Warrington fans now getting behind the team. Good turnout by the fans. So it's a dropout. Well taken by Cullen, it goes to Lyon. Lyon's running fast. He escapes one tackle, just grabbed by the last moment on the 25-yard line. His man passes it left to Crompton. Crompton shows a ball, passes it to Sanderson. Sanderson, he's settled low by Mason. Man passes it right to Crompton. Crompton shows a ball, passes it to Mercer. Warrington can't get over this Trinity line. Des Drummond takes that ball well, he cuts inside on his run. Cullen gets the ball this time, pass it into Myers. Myers passes it inside. So Warrington now still on the attack. Tatsley by himself, no marker by McGinty. Just 1 yard short at last settle. So kick by Crompton. Ball just goes dead, so it's attack 25, attack 25 for Trinity. One Warrington and one Wakefield Trinity player injured there. It's Martin Crompton's the Warrington player. So this time we got the Wakefield supporters near our gantry for this second half. Conway passed a wide ball out, but well taken there by Eden. Eden gives it to Lulai. Lulai escapes 2 tackles. Wakefield to Jackson. Jackson, is he going in? Pass it out and Wakefield are in. Eden scores, so good try there by Wakefield Trinity. Good play there by the Yorkshire side. Good running. Jackson had only 10 yards to go. He cut inside, passed it to Philip. Ball out, but well taken there by Eden. Eden gives it to Lulai. Lulai escapes 2 tackles. Wakefield to Jackson. Jackson, is he going in? Pass it out and Wakefield are in. Eden scores, so good try there by Wakefield Trinity. So the ball blowing over again for Conway. Here's Conway, about 23 yards out. Hard angle. He's kicked it though. Kicks his most difficult goal of the match to put the scoreline now. Wakefield 14, Warrington 2. It's Warrington make their second substitute. Paul Bishop goes on. And Martin Crompton limps off after that injury. So Lulai takes the ball again. He's the one who started that second try, and he's running well again. Gets to the 25-yard line. Ten minutes gone in this second half. Scoreline 14-2 to the Wakefield side. Cullen did brilliantly to get him down then. Getting dark and murky now here at Bellevue. Fifth and last tackle for Wakefield. Here's Conway with a kick. Good kick there by Conway. Sails into touch. So Bishop puts the ball in for Warrington. Knock on there by Paul Bishop. So it's a scrum down with Trinity's head and ball this time. Penalty goes to Wakefield for backing down too soon. Wakefield only 25 yards from the Warrington line. Here's Conway, he does a run around with his brother. His brother escapes 2 tackles. On it to try. Billy Conway scores underneath the post. The referee got in the way of the Warrington defenders and Conway was over. So Wakefield now running in the tries. Make it 18-2 with this easy conversion. Wakefield only 25 yards from the Warrington line. Here's Conway, he does a run around with his brother. His brother escapes 2 tackles. On it to try. Billy Conway scores underneath the post. The referee got in the way of the Warrington defenders and Conway. So it's Mark Conway to keep the goal. His brother Billy scored. over there to make the scoreline. Now Wakefield 20, Warrington 2.
Goal to Mark Conway. Wakefield 20, Warrington 2.
So Warrington now 18 needed now. Kelly gets the ball cleanly, he runs in. They all want to run in now, Wakefield. Thompson, he goes from the Acton half-back. They're just driving it in the moment. Here's Conway, he's a good one. He's their normal hooker. Play on there, the referee gives white clean. So Trinity on the attack with Perry. That big kick there flattened one of the Warrington players straight in the face. Conway passes it out to Kelly. Kelly passes it to Eden. Eden goes down. Foxy decides to go for a run, but he's tackled just in the Warrington half. Another player injured for Warrington, this time it's Neil Kenyon. So Warrington not having much luck with all these injuries. Here's Eden, he escapes two tackles, shows the ball, throws a forward pass though. Sanderson, he's well tackled. Trinity, very good tackling so far in this match. Man goes from it to half-back. Tony Burke, he's driving well today. Makes a good 10 yards there. Cullen goes out to half-back. Pass it to Bishop. Bishop goes for the kick. Good kick there by Paul Bishop. Sails into touch. So it's Conway to put the ball in and Wakefield win the scrum. Here's Jackson. He gets pushed back though by Turner and Cullen. Price, he goes for a drive. Makes 5 yards, but he's tackled by two Warrington defenders. Conway passes it wide out to Kelly. Kelly to Eden. Eden gives his winger foot. Gives his other centre, Mason, a good run. Good tackle there by Gary Mercer. Conway, he goes for the eye up and under. And the touch comes on. Conway's lying down on the floor. I'm not sure what happened there. My eyes was on the ball and not the player. Conway, he goes for the eye up and under. The referee has now sent off Gary Mercer. The referee says it was elbow. So Warrington now reduced to 12 men. Decided whether to go for goal or go for the tap, but Conway decides to go for goal to get back into this match. So Conway only 23 yards out underneath the post. Should be an easy one. kicks it over. Make the scoreline now. Wakefield 22, Warrington 2. As Conway kicks his 5th goal in this match.
Wakefield 22, Warrington 2.
"20 minutes gone in this half so far." As Turner kicks the ball deep. Conway goes out in half-back. He passes to Rain. Rain drives it in. Gets over his own 25-yard line.
Stewart to exit. Stewart to exit.
Conway, he passes it right to bad ball though, but Fox gets it. Kenyon gets him down easily. So Wakefield go for the kicking game. Des Drummond takes that ball. Nice ball out. Good running by Myers, pass it inside to Drummond. And the ball goes loose, but Turner picks it up with Dwayne Mann running on the ball. 25 yards now from the Wakefield line.
Attention to Warrington supporters who have travelled by coach. Your coaches will be found on the Heath Common. That is out of the ground on Doncaster Road.
So Warrington now passing along the line. Cullen cuts inside. Flips a high ball out.
Away from the down. Thank you.
Hard now to see with these poor floodlights. Cullen gets the ball. Pass it to Sanderson. Sanderson to Bishop. Mann pass it out. Here's Bishop again in the move. Nice ball out to McGinty. McGinty. He's tackled just a yard short. So it's a high kick by Turner, but it's too far. Top 25 there to Wakefield. So Thompson drives the ball in.
Just a further notice to all supporters, the Open Under Club will be closed at the end of the match. The Open Under Club will be closed at the end of the match.
So Jackson's got the ball to his centre. Eden throws the ball down on the floor, but Fox pick it up. Referee says it's white clean. Wakefield now passing the ball along the line. Here's Eden. Eden's well tackled though. Goes into touch. And a penalty goes for Wakefield Trinity.
The final score from the Boulevard, Hull 30, Wigan 20.
So Wakefield on the attack again. Thompson, he drives in, he makes good 15 yards. He's still going, Thompson. Price goes for a run around with Conway. Flipping the ball back to Bell. Bell makes yardage. Only 2 yards now from the Warrington line. Here's Conway running around, he goes for himself. He's just held short. Nice ball out to Thompson, but gets it back to Conway. Conway sees the gap. Again, Wakefield just 1 yard short to the Warrington line. Kelly out, and looks like a try here. Bad ball though, and Wakefield drop it, and the referee spots a knock on. Thought he was going to let the play go on then. Bishop puts the ball in for Warrington. Kenyon goes for a run. He's settled well though on his own 10-yard line. Sanderson, he goes forward. Cullen. Myers shows a dummy, but Kelly gets him down. Turner kicks down, comes off a Wakefield player though. So Fox, he sidesteps Kenyon and sidesteps Bishop. He's going all the way. Good tackle by McGinty. Nice ball out to Conway. Conway's just 10 yards from the Warrington line. Here's Jackson flings it out to his Conway passed it out. Gets to Kelly on that far touch line, and Lou lies in for another Wakefield try. Kelly on that far touch line, and Lou lies in for another Wakefield try. The controller referees see how this match is going so far.
Well, it's been a complete turnaround to what I expected. The first half, Warrington defended well in a frenetic game of knock-ons by both sides. I thought Warrington with a win would certainly come back strongly in the second half with a strong wind in their favour, but Wakefield have lifted the game tremendously so. Sadly, young Mercer was dismissed, but possibly the only foul of the game so far, so it was completely out of character with what he did, but they've got to go if they hit a man late, and that's it. But as a football game, there's only one team in it, and that's Wakefield.
Yes, that's right. Both sides in the first half were pretty close, but this half it's been all Wakefield, hasn't it?
Sadly it has, yes, from a Warrington point of view.
Yes, certainly is from my point of view as well, Fred. Thank you very much, Fred Lindop, the controller referees. So it's Conway to go for the conversion of Lulai's try. The wind blows it back, and it just hits the post. Unlucky there for Conway. The scoreline now is 26-2 in Wakefield's favour, with only 6 minutes left of this match. Substitute now for Wakefield. Number 14, Tony Zelli, comes on for number 8, Keith Rain.
Wakefield 26, Warrington 2.
So the ball gets kicked to the bad corner, and Kelly drives in. Kelly drops it, so it's a scrum down on the 25-yard line. So Bishop wins the scrum. Cullen, he's running to the left-hand side of pitch, pass it to Kenyon. Kenyon's settled well though by Conway. Harmon gets up slowly, plays the ball. It's Bishop passes to Turner wide ball out to Myers, and Lyon has scored. Warrington have put a try on the board. Good passing along the line, ended up in Myers' hands. Myers passed it out to Lyon, and Lyon went in. Harmon gets up slowly, plays the ball. It's Bishop passes to Turner wide ball out to Myers, and Lyon has scored. Warrington have put a try on the board. Good passing along the line, ended up in Myers' hands. Myers passed it out to Lyon, and Lyon. Turner takes his time, difficult angle. Bangs it over though. Good kick by Turner, puts a scoreline now with about 5 minutes left of this match. Wakefield 26, Warrington 8. So Conway restarts the match. Drummond goes up to the halfback. He passes it inside to Burke. Bishop flips a long ball out, but Turner drops it. And the referee blows for a knock on. So it's Wakefield's head and ball and they win the scrum. Good running by Conway. He's well tackled low by Cullen and Dwayne Mann. So it's Wakefield now 15 yards from the Warrington line. He's Jackson. He's been popping up and down a few times in the second half. Price, he tries to get a ball away, but he's smothered by Des Drummond. Drops the ball, referee gives a knock on and a scrum down. Mark Conway wins the Wakefield man of the match. Bishop wins the scrum, comes out to Myers. Myers shows the dummy. Good run there by David Myers. Gets settled low. Holding down there by. And Myers knocks it on. So nothing going right for Warrington this afternoon. Wakefield win the scrum, it's out to Jackson. Jackson a wide ball to Eden. Eden passes a bad ball, but Mason takes it well. Here's Lou Live from Acton halfback. Good drive in there by Nigel Bell. Conway does the run around again. High ball to Jackson. It's out to Eden. Eden passes to Perry. Good running inside by Fox, but Fox is tackled by Cullen. Seems that Cullen's been in all these tackles so far. He's Eden. Eden shows a ball, but goes into touch. Drew Lai failed to catch that ball. Only a minute now left in this game. So Wakefield win the scrum against the head, but Conway, the man of the match, knocks it on. Wakefield are looking to make their second substitutes with only a minute left on this clock, but can't. The referee plays on. He's Drummond. Drummond passes it out to Turner. Turner cuts inside. He's tackled low. Bishop shows the ball. Nice ball out to Cullen. Cullen hands off one player, but Conway gets him down. Kenyon runs from Acton halfback, but Thompson gets him down. Turner passes it wide out to Mann, but Mann's equally tackled there by Price. Turner. Wakefield now pushing Warrington backwards. Referee says fifth and last tackle. Bishop goes for the kick downfield. Warrington players were onside, but Cullen misses him. There's a massive gap here, and here's Mason, good running by Mason, but Kenyon does well to get him down. So it's Conway, he can't release the ball. It's Price, he's tackled, he loses the ball. Referee says play on. Good running by Eden, but he slips at the last moment. 15 yards now from the Warrington line. Here's Price, passes it out to Conway. Conway out to Kelly. Dummy by Kelly, and Kelly goes underneath the post for Wakefield's fifth try. Nice try by Kelly. Bad defence by Warrington, but Kelly dummied two players and went underneath the post. Just in injury time. On the Warrington line, here's Price, passes it out to Conway. Conway out to Kelly. Dummy by Kelly, and Kelly goes underneath the post for Wakefield's fifth try. Nice try by Kelly. Kicks it over, puts Wakefield onto 32. Turner restarts for Warrington. Lulai goes for a run. He's had a few good runs this afternoon, is James Lulai, leading to a try. Wakefield now passing it along the line. Good running again, but they drop the ball. Referee gives a knock on. So Warrington now lose their 7th match in the league of the season. But surely Warrington will bounce back on Saturday, as they always do. Here's Zelly. He gets settled well there by Rocky Turner. Two minutes of injury time so far played. And James Lulai nearly breaks through. It's Conway, he beats two tackles. Nice kick over. Here's his brother. Desi misses it. A lucky kick ahead, but Drummond will kick this ball dead. Both the Conway brothers there. Nearly end with a try, but the full-time Hooter goes here at Bellevue with an attendance of 5,200.